Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Super Saiyan himself, Broly, has released on Dragon Ball Legends in the Ultra form. Yes, if you didn't hear, we got Purple Melee type Ultra Broly. I'm just going to quickly kind of scroll through his kit here just so you can pause and read if you want to. Pause it on whatever part of the video you want to, but I'm not going to sit here and nitpick every single detail of his kit because I feel like a lot of you probably know it by now, and it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't need to go into the individual details for my opinion here for this video, and I don't want this video to be like 50 minutes long, me sitting here breaking down Broly. So those are his stats at 14 stars, you know, maxed out, all the good stuff you can have on him. The cards held are Strike and Blast, which both give sustained damage up. His Strike has Blast Armor. His Blast is simply a Blast. That's his blue card and all of its effects. Move on to the green card and all of its effects. Then we move on to the Ultimate, its effects. His main ability right there. His Ultra ability is 4 Sagas for Movies, which makes sense. I know he's kind of like the headliner for the Powerful Opponent campaign. So you thought maybe Powerful Opponent. But Movies makes sense because Movies is definitely a better tag most of the time. They get a lot more buffs more frequently than I'd say Powerful Opponent does. So, makes sense there. And then if you want him on Powerful Opponent, just throw him in the leader slot and he gets the Ultra Boost regardless. His Z ability there, as you can see, leaning towards Sagas or Movies, of course, since he gives the +5. But again, if he's in the leader slot, then it doesn't matter. He gives it to everyone regardless. His uniques, his first unique here, you can just kind of scroll through this. Feel free again to pause if you want to sit there and read it on your own. His second unique here, just kind of quickly scrolling through here, the reducing enemy vanish gauge to 0% is one of the big things people have been talking about with Broly, because I'm going to go over, you know, what are Broly's kind of strengths and weaknesses, and the other two are limited time, so they're not like actual stats or anything like that. So that is our man, the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. He has released on his banner the legendary Super Saiyan, and I summoned on the first step, kind of in hopes, like, can I get him? Like, just first step, you know, luck. Didn't happen, so I think that's actually where I'm going to stop summoning on the banner, because as I'm about to tell you, I don't think you should summon on Broly's banner.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. The only reasons I'd say go for it on Broly's banner are you're a super big Broly fan, in which case, go for it, because Broly's your favorite character. Why would you not summon? This game is about enjoying it, so, you know, go for it. Or if you run Movies, go for it, run Broly. If you have 14-star Revival Han, I would actually say you may not need to go for Broly. Like, Revival Han at that, you know, high star is still wallops, and I've seen people saying that Broly may not even be better than him on Movies setup. That's what I've been seeing people say on Twitter. And the reason I actually wait to make these videos and don't, like, drop them the instant the banner drops is because I like to wait and see what other people are saying about him and how he plays, and watch clips of how he plays with other people using him at different star levels. Some people have him 14, some people have him at, you know, 5, anywhere in between, because I think 5 stars, if I'm remembering right, the minimum amount of stars since to get 2000 Z power for Ultras. But I like to see those different things, how people are using him to try and get the best gauge on how good he is. Also, then if I get him, I can play with him, but we didn't get him because I wasn't lucky. But yes, if you aren't a big Movies guy and you don't have some deep love for Broly, I'd say you don't need to summon for him. And actually, I have this tweet from one of the biggest Broly fans on the face of the planet Earth. I took this screenshot from Twitter earlier. This is from Jay at the Madara. I'm sure if you've been around the Legends community, you probably know who this guy is. Super big Broly fan. And this is what he had to say on Broly. I'm not going to lie, even as a Broly shill, this unit in ranked seems good, but without the boost, I don't see longevity. For fuck's sake, man, his kit and stats are good, but I don't know why in-game his damage is just ass. I'm beyond disappointed. Neither him or Cooler got blue card armor either. So that is what he had to say on Broly and his opinions on Broly. He's also a high-ranking player when he does play PvP and actually goes for it. But that is the kind of sentiment I am getting from many people, and my own kind of feel on Broly is that he's going to be good right now. I've seen people say top 3. I've seen people say top 5. I've seen people say top 10. I've seen varying opinions on this man, to be quite honest with you. But I feel like for Broly, he's going to be like the Kaioken. He's going to get that type of ultra level treatment, I suppose. And I'm not sitting here saying Kaioken is some awful unit at this stage, but he is not the same menace, the same DEFCON level 5 threat that we had when he came out. When he came out, Kaioken, people were so annoyed with him. ZVG was out there saying, fuck Kaioken every 2 seconds. Kaioken was getting vanishes left and right. Kaioken was dominating. Kaioken does not dominate in that same way anymore. He has greatly fallen down in terms of, top 10 or whatever ranking you put him. He has fallen down, which if you compare that to someone like Ultra Super Gogeta, our very first summonable Ultra, who came out before Kaioken, Ultra Gogeta is still considered by many top 2, top 3 unit in the game, and he's been out longer. Ultra Gogeta is just that dude, man. He is that kind of unit, and I feel that Broly is going to lean more towards Kaioken than he is Gogeta. Now, Super Vegito, I think, is going to also be kind of more like Gogeta, and he's going to still be a very, very solid unit as time passes. Right now, he's taken a little stumble because Cooler came out, and Cooler is literally like an anti-Super Vegito. Like, yes, you can have plays with Super Vegito where if you catch Cooler and you pop a green card and you pop your main, you can defeat Cooler with Ultra Super Vegito, but for the most part, Cooler is very scary if you're running Ultra Super Vegito. I know, I run a lot of Super Vegito, but I think Broly is going to be more towards Kaioken, and he's going to be very good now, but he's not going to sustain the level of ability. And even then, I don't see people saying Broly is the dude right now. Like, I still see people saying Cooler is better than Broly. So, with all of that in mind, that is why I'm saying maybe you don't summon for Broly. Even though Broly is insanely hype and cool as a character, maybe you don't. If you think about it, we're at the end of September now, the very end of September. We have 2 days left of September, and then it's October. And then we go through the month of October, and then we're in November. And at the end of November, it's Legends Festival time, baby. It is time for, like, the hypest celebration in Dragon Ball Legends. Even more so on the anniversary, I feel people get more hyped for Legends Festival, especially after how good last year's was. Now, we'll see if they bring back the Triple Z power thing. They said they weren't going to do that again, so maybe they won't. Maybe they will. I'm going to lean more towards they don't, but I wouldn't be, like, insanely surprised if they brought it back because of how happy it made everyone. So, Legends Festival's right around the corner. I don't see Broly being the same type of unit that Ultra Gogeta has been in terms of longevity. And yeah, those are really my reasons. Now, what we're getting for Legends Festival, who knows? I'll probably make more videos talking about that. Really don't think it's going to be the Dragon Ball superhero stuff. No Beast Gohan, no Piccolo. I know some people are still holding on hope, which, hey, I just don't think it's going to be. We just got a Broly movies buff, a Cooler's movie buff. Movies is stacked right now. They do not need anything that soon. They just simply do not. Plenty of other tags do. I've seen some good ideas on what festival may be, whether it be GT and Universe Survival Saga. I think that's my favorite idea. And then, there's some other tags people are throwing out there in terms of possibilities. But I think GT and Universe Survival Saga is what I'm leaning towards right now. We'll see as time progresses and we get more information because that'll change opinions. But that is my kind of opinion on Broly. And in terms of the update as a whole from last night, really Broly is like the only thing. They changed the co-op boss from... what the heck was it? Oh, Vegeta to Turles now. And then they dropped a new Platinum equip and an Awakened equip. So just to kind of wrap up a bow, since we spent most of this time talking about Broly, the new Platinum equip is, if I remember correctly here, I believe it's Purple Powerful Opponents. Yeah, here it is. And what was that supposed to be, Goku? Purple Powerful Opponent. You get those stats. How to get it. Ultimate Equipment Collection. And then the Awakened equip. Let's go to Equipment Awakening here. Here it is. Hurrah! That was my... that was so bad. That was my best interpretation of that. But this is the Awakened for that. Broly Super Saiyan. It's made for Broly. And you get it from the Ultra Space Time Rush store. So, that is the new stuff. Again, that is just my opinion on Broly. I may come back to eat my words on Broly. Broly may end up being insane down the road. And, hey, if that's the case, wonderful. I'd rather have that be the case than him not being great and people being sad about that. But I just feel like right now, he's not going to be like Gogeta. He's going to be more like Kaioken. And Kaioken's not bad. I'm not saying Kaioken's awful or, dog trash or anything. But he's not as good as he was, unlike Super Gogeta, who is pretty much just as good as he was. Give or take a little, Kaioken has fallen a lot more, and yeah. So that's gonna do it. Let me know your thoughts on Broly. Did you summon? If you are summoning, I wish you the best of luck. I do hope you pull Broly. But think about it. Save that CC for Legends Festival. We're probably going to get some nutty stuff, and I'm sure the Ultra is going to be even better for Legends Festival than Broly. So we'll see. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget that bell for notifications. And follow me over on Twitch. And I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow.